today we're real happy to have a visit from Nicole and Nicole's House of Cake.
That sounds like fun.
Welcome to Fun in the Suncoast, and we are live at the Valerie Theater here in the middle of Inverness. And this is Jen.
Hi.
And our first guest of our second episode is Nicole from Nicole's House of Cakes. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Thank you.
Now, you have an activity, but I think the first thing we want to point out to all our viewers in Inverness and all around the area, from Ocala to the villages, to Brooksville, to Spring Hill, to Cedar Key, Crispo, what has happened? There's something special happening, and what is that thing that's happening?
We are having a grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony right next door. Nicole's House of Cake moved downtown to the square. Yay!
Now, anyone who's seeing this, you're actually should be open by the 27th of September. Is that right? What day will you actually be open for business here in Inverness?
Yeah, that should be right.
And October 27th.
Will be our ribbon cutting grand ceremony, all the fun stuff.
So come down to spread some money around Nicole's House of Cakes.
Yep.
And enjoy the ribbon cutting. And just so we're clear, we're at the Valerie Theater, and if you want to put on an event or do something at the Valerie, they've redone it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
So pretty.
And directly next door is the House of Cakes.
Perfect location. Perfect.
And today, what do you have for us?
We're gonna decorate some cupcakes. Yay!
What do you have for us?
We have vanilla cupcakes.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is, this is a core. We're gonna put this in the middle of it, and you're just basically gonna core out your center. So we could take the little piece out, and you can taste it if you want. Go ahead, you do
Go
it.
for it, Matt.
You can
Sorry,
just
down.
push it down and turn it and pull it up. There you go.
Oh, but your kids are missing this.
Yum.
All right.
And then we're gonna we have some raspberry filling. And we're
Is
gonna
this something they can get at your shop?
Yes, not only can they get it, but we do children's decorating parties. Actually, I have women who want to come in and have a girls' night and come and decorate, or I guess men with cupcake hats too. But the kids come in, we have birthday parties, and they can decorate their own cupcakes. I let them roll out the fondant. We have so much fun.
So if I had a daughter turning 4 at the end of November and she wanted to have a princess birthday party,
Yeah.
we could do this as an activity.
Absolutely, and we can decorate it with some princess stuff.
And just so we're clear, you are real big on social media. You told me before you really kind of built your business
On Facebook,
Facebook.
absolutely.
So if they want to find you, they go to Facebook and they type in Nicole's House of Cakes, and
Right,
that's it?
and I'm on there. Yep. Basically, I started from my house doing my cakes, and now I own a business. It's just a God thing. We're gonna take the icing, and this is a buttercream icing, and you're just gonna kind of go around, and there you go.
How long have you been making cakes, Nicole?
I mean, I've been making birthday cakes for my children since they were little, but as far as this kind of like fondant cake, about 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is used in making fondant?
Lots of yummy stuff.
So
Not going to give my recipe away, but it's sugar and marshmallow yum.
Sounds good.
We have
All right.
lots of different sprinkles here. You can put your little sprinkles on. You can put one of these on top, whatever your little heart's desire.
Yeah, maybe you can. I have a little question for you. I like to make cupcakes. I should say my wife and I like to make cupcakes with the kids. And it seems like the next day they're always a little dried out. And how do I keep them from getting dry on the first night?
What do you do with them after you make them? Where do you
leave
put
them in the pan, and I either put them on the top of the oven or the stove top, or for better protection, I put them in the microwave oven.
You're better off taking your cupcakes out of the pan because the papers will get all wet and yuck.
Oh.
And then put them in the refrigerator and just cover them up in either a Tupperware or some cellophane or something, and that'll keep them more moist.
Well, let me ask you a question. Should I expect them to last a week, or are they only going to last a few days? I mean, you make yours fresh probably every day.
We just saw you eat that cupcake.
Yeah.
They won't last a week in your house.
I was just
That's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, a week? No.
Yeah, no. There you go. You got to put some
job.
more decorations on there.
I think one thing I'd like to ask is, I think some people don't realize that you can make any kind of, now the fanciest possible cake you can make I think there's lots of occasions, like while we shoot this, today is my wife's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
She's standing right there next to the camera. That's why we just looked at you and said happy birthday. She's standing right there. But you make cakes for any occasion.
Right.
And I think the thing, your prices are competitive.
Right.
But you make it yourself.
I do. I mean, the thing about coming to us, other than a bigger name place, not only do I make my cakes fresh in our shop, they're not brought in there frozen. You can bring me a napkin, you can tell me what your theme is. I take, the brides come and sit down and take their vision and make it come to life. I mean, I don't have to have you guys pick out of a book what you want. I can pretty much do whatever you want, whether it's a wedding cake, a birthday cake, a baby shower, you name it.
How much time do you need? How much time does it take to make one of those?
Sometimes a cake can take 20 hours. It's mainly the availability if I'm booked that weekend or not.
So
if
call
I
you
have-
well in advance.
As well in advance as you can. I mean, cupcakes are pretty easy. We have cupcakes every day as you walk in. We have our gourmet cupcakes for sale, and then cakes are more to order.
Okay, so we're clear. If I'm having a big wedding, like I did a number of years, 27 years ago, just joking, but you're getting married, they want a big fancy cake. Do I just show up and pick up how do I get the cake to my venue?
We'll deliver it.
So the
We
big
definitely
fancy
deliver
cakes,
it.
you'll help set them up and get them all
I
put in.
deliver it and set it up. The bride doesn't have to worry about it. We also have a free cake tasting where they can come in and they can taste all different flavors, the icings, the fondant, the candies that we use, and they really enjoy doing that.
So they come and do the tasting, and then they get a refitting on their dress.
Yikes, sorry.
Tiny tastes. So
Minis.
the grand opening is coming on the 27th.
October 27th, around 5:30.
But by the end of September, you're going to be open for
We'll
business.
be open for business. We should be open now.
It looks awful pink inside of there. I shouldn't say awful, wonderfully pink inside.
Wonderfully pink stripes, yikes.
And one thing I think is the point of this show is to highlight all of the businesses and the people that are doing something special in the community. And we really want all the people of this area, and if you're in Crystal River, you're in Ocala, there's someone special making cakes and cupcakes and all of this stuff right here next to the Valerie Theater. And I know that you care about your customers, and this
Right,
is
and the community. We do a lot for the community, whether it's for the football team or for the local churches or cheerleaders. There's a lot of things that we do for the community.
And just because I can tease this, I know a little bit about what's coming up. In the end of October, at the same time as your grand opening, right before your grand opening, is going to be the Great American Cooter Festival.
Yay!
That's
And I
right.
know about it because I made the commercial. She was standing there when I made the commercial. But are you going to be hosting the Cupcake Wars again?
Yes!
There will be the Child Cupcake Wars. And last year, I took the video camera and did some shots. And then a few days later, I got a Facebook message from her saying, I didn't realize until just now that was you with the camera.
He was behind the camera. I couldn't tell. But
So-
yeah, we had fun. I made cupcakes for the kids to throw at each other, and they really had a cupcake war. They had a blast. But we also have a competition where amateurs can come in and bring their cupcakes. Whether we have different ones for like the best tasting, the best style, decorated cupcakes, and we have judges from the community, and I get to be a judge and taste all of them.
And
they're really good.
that's right. Is that going to be in the same day as the Cupcake War? Because I remember
Yes, it was the same day. It's Sunday.
all of the
25th.
home bakers
25th.
came out,
Right.
and boy, that looked great last year. So they're doing that again.
Right.
So you're going to be able to look. We're going to put the information description of this video so that you can find information to the Great American Cooter Festival that's coming up. It's October 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
right.
The 23rd's at night on a Friday, but this is going to be, part of one of the things we're going to do is
Right.
promote all of the special events for the city of Inverness. And I'm telling you in advance, the Great American Cooter Festival is going to be better than
blast.
ever this
Awesome.
year.
It's gonna
And
be
I know you're going to be there, right?
I'm going to be
all
there.
3 days?
All 3 days.
I think we've done it all. Is there anything else you want to say?
Just come out and visit us. Whether you pick up cupcakes, we also deliver cupcakes. We deliver to the hospitals if you have somebody that's in there and you want to send them a treat. I have a lot of people calling from other states to send birthday presents to their family members. We'll deliver cupcakes or cakes to them. Again, we have decorating parties. We do every kind of cake you can possibly imagine.
What are some favorites? Do you have any
Favorites as far
I see
as the
some over
flavors?
there.
I do. We have some. Let me bring
these
some over here.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
see if we can do this. I brought
Don't bring them
guys-
over here.
Uh-oh.
You saw what happened with that other one.
Oh my
We
gosh.
did bring some favorites. I also brought you guys a gift pack.
Oh, thank you
We
very
have our
much.
peanut butter cup, our Better Than Anythings, the Oreo cookie and cream, and some red velvet. These are all made with the whipped cream cheese icing. They have fillings or they're infused, and they're yummy.
Wow, those are beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, if I came every day, I would need to get on a major
You could join the Biggest Loser.
I would need to be on the Biggest Loser But this is a wonderful treat, and I think all the people in the surrounding area need to know about you, because this is the sort of stuff that's fun on a Friday night. You're out on a date with your best girl, your best boy, and you want to come on over and get yourself a snack. And now that you're in
Right
the middle
in
of
downtown.
Inverness, it's a great place to come and have a cupcake and just sit out in front of your shop.
Right, with the beautiful fountain,
Yeah.
and it's so pretty there. It
Oh,
really
what a
is.
location.
So
What a
come
location.
visit Nicole and patronize her business. Get a cupcake, order a cake. We're gonna enjoy these cakes.
And tell her that you saw it on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And look, thank you for coming,
You're
Nicole.
welcome.
And
Thanks for having me.
we're gonna show you a dog photo, and then we'll be back to wrap it up.
Bye.
What a great segment. Thanks again to Nicole from Nicole's House of Cakes. Her grand opening is October 27th, right downtown Inverness, right next to the Valerie Theater.
You know, what's funny is last night when I was preparing for the show, it hit me. I know Nicole from her maiden name, and it occurred to me that her her married name is House, so Nicole's House of Cakes. So it was very clever.
very
I
cute.
didn't.
And her dog, did you know her dog's name was Maxwell? Maxwell House.
Really?
Yes, no lie.
We need a picture of that dog.
We did.
She's open at the end of September.
Yes, that's correct. Her grand opening and ribbon cutting's on October 27th, but by the time this airs, I'm sure you can go down there and get a cupcake.
Directly next door to the beautiful Valerie
Valerie
Theater
Theater.
in the middle of Inverness. You can get a cupcake, enjoy it in front of the courthouse, or take them home.
Or if your kid's going to have a birthday party, what a great place to have a birthday party. Your daughter's going to be having a birthday. What a
Decorating
great place.
cupcakes.
Great place.
So we're gonna do the first email contest with Nicole, and what she's done is she's gonna give us some gift certificates to give out to you. And the way you win a gift certificate is by sending us an email. You email the team at FUNInTheSuncoast.com. That's right, FUNInTheSuncoast.com. And in the subject line, you're gonna write Nicole's House of Cakes. And in the body of the email, you're gonna write your name, your phone number, and your home address. I'm gonna call you, all the winners I'm gonna give a call to verify that they gave me a real phone number, and I'll give your names to Nicole so you can go in and collect your prize, and I don't just go 4 different times or 3 different times.
He'll
and
do
say,
it. He will.
And collect your
He'll do
cupcakes.
it.
So the team at FUNInTheSuncoast.com.
Yep.
Niccole's House of Cakes in the subject.
Yep.
Your
Name, address,
your
and phone
name, phone number, and address, and the body. And we'll see how many people send us an email, and we'll give away them in a fair manner.
Yeah.
And that's it. Do you have anything else to add?
I'm just so excited. This is wonderful. We had a great first guest.
Yep. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time at Fun in the Suncoast.
Bye.